Constant is like a variable as we assign a name and value to it. Constant value remains same every time and it's not changeable. Procedure of assigning or defining a constant is a bit different than of a variable. We define with a word define and then constant name and then constant value separated by comma. Calling the constant is just by a constant name without a dollar sign. Now let's define a constant. First we need to put the keyword define. Define is a special keyword which is used to define a constant and then parentheses. Between parentheses, we need to supply two arguments or parameters. First one is the name of our constant. We want to define and it must be a string. Let's put my constant. You can name the constant keeping in mind the naming standard that we use to define a variable. Second parameter is the value we want to assign to our constant. Value can be any data type, no restriction. PHP in 15 days. Now we can easily call our constant by just echo the name and don't need to write the name within quotes, or we don't need a dollar sign to call the constant. Echo my constant. Check this out in the browser. You can see the value of our constant, that is PHP in 15 days. Remember that the name of the constant is case sensitive. So if you will change the case, PHP will not be able to recognize it. If you want to make case sensitive free, just provide a third parameter true and then you can call it by any letter case. Now let's change our constant value to an integer to prove that after defining the constant we cannot make a change in its value. Now let's try to add 1 in our constant. This double plus means add 1 in the following value. Now let's have a look in the browser. You can see we have an error. This is because we are adding in constant value, which is nothing but an error. So constant always remains constant after being defined. Only assignment operator is equals sign. Example of an assignment operator is $a equals 6. Don't get confused. This doesn't mean $a is equal to 6. It means assign value of 6 to variable $a. Whenever we'll call $a, we'll show value of 6 till it's changed or removed. So equals is an assignment operator which assigns right side value to the left side variable. Let's make a variable. $a equals 6 semicolon. This doesn't mean that $a is equal to 6, but this statement is saying that assign the right hand value to the left side variable. So keep in mind whenever you use equal sign, it means in PHP to assign right hand side value to left side. So that's why when you echo $a, it gives you 6 echo $a, because we have assigned 6 to $a. So simply equals is an assignment operator. I'm sure every one of you already know all of these arithmetic operators and their functionality. So just to recall, we'll go through these and have a quick look. Minus sign $a, that is negation. This is opposite of $a. Negative sign is used to get the negative value of the same value or variable. Let's try it. Let's first define two variables. First $a equals 6 and second one $b equals 4. Now just put the minus sign before variable a and just echo it out. Let's check the result in the browser. You can see this is just the opposite value that we assigned to variable a. $a plus $b addition. This is sum of $a and $b. Most of the arithmetic operators have the same meaning and functionality which actually arithmetic defines. So when plus sign comes between two values, it means addition. Now let's just try to add two values $a and $b by putting plus sign between these. Echo $a plus $b. Next one is $a minus $b. Subtraction. The difference of $a and $b. Echo $A minus $B. Just like addition, it's arithmetic subtraction. $A multiplied by $B. Multiplication. It's the product of $A and $B. $A slash $B. Division. The quotient of $A and $B. $A percent sign $B. That is modulus. This returns remainder of $A divided by $B. This percent sign is not for percentage, it's modulus and will return the remainder. In this case, we'll get 2. $A steric $B. That's exponential. The result of raising $A to the $bth power. Example, 5 raised to power 2. $A will work like 5 and $B will work like 2 in the example. This is introduced in PHP 5.6. Let's try this. Echo exponential $A steric $B. It'll obviously give us a result by raising 6 to its 4th power. Now let's check all of these in the browser. 10 is resultant of variable a plus b. 2 is the result of variable a minus b. 24 is the result of variable a multiplied by b. 1.5 is the result of variable a divided by b. 2 is the remainder after dividing variable a with b. 1296 is the result exponent, that is 6 raised to power 4. This expression works like $A multiplied by $A multiplied by $A multiplied by $A. Just in case you don't know what it is. This is all for arithmetic operators, and as I already have told you, learning PHP is just like the arithmetic of 5th standard or below.